Hi everyone. So I'm doing a new moon in Virgo collective reading. This is for all signs. I'm filming this live on Instagram, and then I will download and upload the video hopefully to IGTV and to YouTube. Sometimes I have trouble with either one. So I'm using the Golden Tarot for this reading. Again, collective reading, all signs for the new moon in Virgo. We had a new moon this morning around 7 a.m. Eastern time. I actually woke up right at that time from a very strange but detailed and intricate dream. So of course I wrote it down. There's construction going on or something in my building or around my building, I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't know if anyone else had, particularly vivid dreams last night, but if you did and you haven't already, do write them down. As soon as I finished dream journaling, I wrote some new moon affirmations. So that's something else that you can tackle as well, okay? And you don't have to do it today because I'm actually feeling a little bit low energy now. I don't know if it's because my dream was so involved and detailed and specific. I kind of feel like I was astral traveling, for those of you who know what that is. But yeah, so feeling a little tired. The September mid-month readings, about half of them are done. I have another half left to do. I'm gonna aim to get to a couple later on today, but we'll see what happens, because again, just feeling a little bit low energy, but I'm trying to power through here. I've seen the Tower now a couple of times, okay, so sudden or unexpected change. I do feel like between the Pisces full moon, okay, that we had earlier this month, and the new moon, which again, this reading is for, and we just had earlier today, it's like things have sort of become illuminated, clearer for you. I just feel like, maybe you're making changes, okay, that other people sort of in your life don't expect. I'm feeling a little bit of an energy of conflict, okay, which I vaguely recall from one of either the new moon or the full moon reading from last month. So you may want to go check that. It was the second one, so probably the new moon, probably. Don't quote me on that. All right, so yeah, 9 cards, Golden Tarot. I just got really hot all of a sudden, burning up, and it's not the weather here. It's extremely overcast and not that warm here in New York. All right, 2 of Wands. You're making a decision. Okay, so let's see what we get. 9 cards again. This is a reading that I offer for personals, 9-card spread. I really like it. I don't think I've done it on the YouTube channel yet for one of the series, but maybe one day. 9s are coming up quite a bit here, or at least in the pre-shuffle. Lots of major arcana energy as well, major changes. All right. I feel like there's this message to sort of be wary of an air energy, air sign, or, possibly some issues around communication, but it feels like it's coming up, okay? You do have 3 of Cups here, celebration. Again, I apologize. I'm super low energy right now, so it just is what it is. You have the Justice, which is air energy, coming up first, Libra. Okay, and this could really be talking about, I actually feel like this is more so speaking to the energy that we're going into for Libra season. Things balancing out, but I'm actually getting there's a lot of things sort of happening behind the scenes. Your guides, your angels. I'm sort of just seeing on this card, there's little fairies and stuff. But I'm seeing them working on things, but you don't actually see what's happening. It's it's happening behind the scenes. So again, maybe there's some things that are sort of coming to light, that you'll sort of notice in your dreams. In particular, I'm getting a strong emphasis on the dream state. Okay, I'm also getting a strong emphasis on your community. Okay, so sort of your soul tribe, your family, your friends. And for any of you who sort of may be public facing in your work, or maybe this is just someone who's super popular, I'm just getting this energy of people looking up to you or people watching you. For some of you, this is talking about like an energy that you're actually moving into very swiftly, like before the end of the year, okay? And as I say that, it's temperance energy, right? Which is Sagittarius season. So you have 2 cards of balance and 2 major arcanas coming up to start the reading. The Justice and the Temperance. So lots of balance coming in here. But again, I feel like a lot of this is happening energetically, behind the scenes, okay? I do feel like it is sort of transforming into the 3D space by like getting balanced and organized in your life, okay? I feel like sort of putting things in order in your home and possibly also around work, okay? This could just be like, you know, getting systems in place to sort of keep you more organized around the home or around work. For some of you, I'm also seeing some type of change coming in around work. So again, maybe you're sort of moving into this new cycle or phase of development in your career. For some of you, this is talking about, again, changing jobs. For others of you, maybe this is like some type of project or hobby that you've been working on that's really about to sort of transform and again parlay into some sort of like publicly facing opportunity here. Okay, all major arcana actually right across the top here. So you end with the Wheel of Fortune. New cycle, right? And I often pick up Virgo energy off of this card. I'm feeling like a slow burn, okay? So we are in, I keep talking about this, Mars retrograde in Aries, right? Which is a fire energy. And so for the next couple of months, people may really feel like there's this like huge slowdown happening. The energy is just really, really, really slowing down, but it's intentional because it's kind of like the calm before the storm. Okay, before things really start to pick up and change. And again, for a lot of you, this is stuff that's happening in Sagittarius season, okay? So just to sort of recap about like the high level monthly energy, right? This month, Hermit energy, really being introspective, meditative, purging, organizing, okay? Next month, Libra season, getting into a place of balance. But again, I feel like a lot of things are sort of happening behind the scenes. For some of you, you may in fact be like dealing with some type of legal situation or contracts, okay? Again, this could be in your personal or your professional life. And it's like certain decisions are being made maybe with or without your input, okay? Throughout next month, bringing things into balance. Scorpio season, I feel like there's this major change and transformation. I know I'm like not just talking about the full moon now, but or the new moon rather, but this is just the energy that I've been picking up on, and that's definitely coming through in this reading as well, okay? And I will be talking about it in my upcoming newsletter. So do subscribe if you are interested in seeing what my thoughts about that are going to be, because it's actually going to kind of be sort of more of a guided meditation message, right? I'm going to use fewer cards, I think. Anyway, back to the cards. And then I feel like this change coming in around Sagittarius season, okay? So just to recap, the top 3 cards, the top 3 energies, which can kind of be sort of a past focused energy, but again, whatever is changing here for you, whatever is, you know, coming into order, coming into balance, it is divinely guided, okay? And again, 3 major arcanas, energies there, Justice, Temperance, and the Wheel of Fortune to kick off the reading. So again, it's like, I've been telling this to a lot of clients, right? That it's like things are happening in the 5D space, right? Like your angels, your guides, the universe are sort of putting things into place, right? Maybe showing you certain opportunities, introducing you to new kinds of people, maybe showing you things about things that are in your life right now that you need to let go. So again, it's like all that sort of happening in the 5D space. That energy is going to come down, and then we're going to play it out in real life, right? In the 3D here on this earthly plane. But in the 5D, it's like it's already happened, right? We're just playing it out now through these next few months, okay? So in your present energy feels really good, okay? Because again, whatever's sort of happening behind the scenes, it's almost like your guides, okay? The universe can sort of really see what's in your heart here, what your desires are, what your wishes are, you know, what you sort of want to manifest. For a lot of you here, I'm also getting this energy of this like child, like a new child, okay, or possibly a pet for some of you here, or it's like a project, okay, or maybe you're starting a business that feels like a baby to you, like it feels really close to your heart, right? Something that really means a lot to you. But it's almost like, again, like things are happening in the spiritual space. So it's like your guides in the universe have already been able to see what it is that you want to materialize and manifest, right? So again, that's what's been happening in the 5D. And you're going to start seeing the manifestations of that in your 3D environment before too long. For a lot of you too, right, to the point of the new moon intentions that I was talking about earlier, this is saying make your desires and your wishes and your wants known, right? Whether it's through prayer, whether it's through meditation, whether it's through journaling, talking out loud, right? Because some people don't really resonate like with the terms prayer or meditation, but you have to communicate, right? You have to, the squeaky wheel gets the oil, and you have to, if you don't speak up, then the universe is not going to know. But again, I feel like for some of you, like your guides sort of already know where you're trying to go, okay? And maybe it's because you've already sort of been doing this work, okay? And so it's starting to manifest. It's starting to happen here. Okay. I will just say too, for anyone dealing with any sort of legal situation, it does feel like it will go in your favor. But again, there's sort of a tricky air energy to be aware of. Okay. That comes in later. All right. We have the World card right at the heart of the reading. So remember that we saw the Wheel of Fortune. This is like a double confirmation of that message here. Again, going into an entire new cycle of development. For a lot of you, I just want to, there's a reiteration on an emphasis on the next few months. And obviously that will take us into 2021 too, right? And for a lot of you too, it's like, again, I'm getting this energy of people looking to you, maybe stepping into some type of leadership role, some type of, teaching kind of position. Again, for some of you, this could be talking about being a new parent or like a pet parent. But I just am getting this energy of like watching, someone looking up to you, or like a group of people looking at you, right? So for others of you, like I mentioned earlier, this could be talking about a public platform, going sort of being a little bit in the spotlight, in the limelight here. Okay, with this World card is what I'm feeling. The other message that I'm getting that's super important right now is it's interesting because like I kind of forgot to light my candle before I started this. Grounding, right? Which is something that I always talk about. But again, meditation, prayer, journaling, grounding activities, exercise, of course. But anything that really just sort of helps to ground your energy is going to be super helpful and important right now in particular. And I'm not just saying like, do it for the next couple of weeks and then you're good. No, I'm saying get a routine, get a schedule, create a sort of ritual around it, if you will. Okay. But start solidifying that now if you haven't already. Okay. It's going to be super important, not just for now, but like I said, through the next few months, and then, carry that over into the new year as well. Because for a lot of you here, right, again, for a lot of you, I'm seeing like a child, okay, possibly a fire energy, possibly a Sagittarius even, okay, maybe an Aries if they're going to be born next year. And for some others of you, I'm seeing like, pet friends, like you might be getting a pet in the next few months or something like that. For others of you still, this is talking about a new business opportunity, or perhaps even a new sort of academic opportunity, okay? Going back to school and studying something, okay? But I am getting that there is a sort of a spark of inspiration that is coming out of your ability to be grounded and your ability to be introspective and inward looking, right? I sort of feel like if you are too wrapped up in what's going on in your outside world, you might in fact actually miss this opportunity, because it feels like it's actually very tied to what's going on within you as opposed to anything that might be happening externally to you, okay? Let me just see if I'm getting anything else off of these. Yeah, it's like for a lot of you, I am feeling like, I don't know what it is, but maybe it's like a new skill that you've learned or developed recently, or you will be. But I'm getting this very strong emphasis on teaching other people whatever it is that you've learned, or relaying some type of information to other people based off of your own sort of internal insights. It feels very empowering. It's a very powerful sort of elevation and ascension that I'm seeing here. And again, it's extremely divinely guided and supported, and also protected. I feel like that's important for some people here, just because I feel like, again, there seems to be some sort of outside energy that you're maybe perhaps guarding yourself against, or needing to maintain your strength, okay? I'm also hearing like maintain your stamina, okay? It could be situational, it could be talking about a specific person or a group of people here, okay? So coming up in the outcome, you have the strength, right? Fire energy, Leo in particular. And I'm also seeing that there's potentially a fire sign or an earth sign, okay? Yeah, I'm getting mostly fire and earth. It could be any one of the other signs, right? It could be someone who sort of embodies that energy, right? The fire or the earth energy. Doesn't have to be one of those signs. But I'm seeing that you may be getting some help here, okay? Maybe this is about starting something new. Maybe this is in a legal sort of situation. Maybe this is about, this other, because I'm just sort of seeing, I don't know what this is, but it for all of you, it feels like it's someone or something you've already dealt with, or you're still dealing with, okay? And it's crazy because, it's not crazy. It's interesting because basically, on the one hand, it's like I'm seeing this elevation, right? Almost like, the metaphor of like the phoenix rising from the ashes, right? Which is a very sort of scorpionic imagery, right? Death and the rebirth, but it's like an explosion of rebirth. It's huge, it's massive. And again, it's like people see this transpiring. They see you sort of coming into this new energy, this new cycle, this new essence. And I feel like there is a person or a group of people who, it's like they're like a pillar of salt. They can't believe that you've been able to achieve whatever you have been able to achieve. And they're kind of like watching you like, how did this happen? This person doesn't deserve this. And they may in fact be sort of like talking shit, okay? Because that's what I'm seeing here as part of the outcome. Like, it's really beautiful, okay? Especially in terms of the wish manifestation energy. And then you have these two energies at the bottom. 7 of Swords and the 10 of Swords, right? So again, especially with this 10 of Swords, I'm feeling like you have a history or past experience with this person, this thing, or this group of people, okay? And I'm getting a lot of air energy. I'm not saying it's an air sign specifically, okay? I'm saying that there's a lot of like talk, like whispers, like gossip, okay? And you may kind of like feel this energy, right? Like, it's almost like I'm seeing like, this might sound a little bit cliche, but it's like, you ever like walk into a room full of people and they all get like quiet and you're like, like, what were y'all just talking about? Like, could it have been about me, But it's almost like that. Like, there's a lot of like, I'm just hearing and like seeing like murmurings going on, right? It's different from the other energy that I was seeing, right? The sort of 5D energy, like your angels and your guides working in the background. This is like people talking behind your back, people who have stabbed you in the back before, okay? It could be an air sign, right? I'll say that it could be an air sign. It does not have to be, but I'm seeing there's a heavy emphasis here on communication. I feel like, because with these words or with their thoughts, with their actions, there's a lot of conflict that's created in this situation. And I said at the top of the reading that I was being drawn back to, it was the reading that I did when I was still out of town, okay? If that gives a frame of reference to anyone, like late last month in August, mid to late last month in August, but I'm just getting resonances with that reading, okay, at least in terms of these two cards. But yeah, it feels like a past energy, someone you've dealt with before, someone who's maybe a bit of a gossiper or like talks behind people's backs, and through that action, right, which is extremely low vibrational, they cause conflict. And the thing is I'm seeing you, right, you have experience with this, so I feel like you've already been considering sort of walking away from this, if it's like a group of friends or if it's a work sort of situation, or, you know, cutting ties with this person or sort of keeping them at an arm's distance. And I feel like you've already been thinking about that. I feel like the universe and your guides have sort of shown you things, and again, sort of like put you in the right places in the right time to allow you to be able to leave whoever this is behind, and you're continuing to do that. But again, it's like, you know, just be aware, because I feel like people are going to try to get you to engage, right, that's what they're trying to go after, is to get a response. And I feel like the message here is really like, don't get off your throne, you know, like really think about whether it is worth even the energetic investment, okay? And to that point too, it's like, definitely don't stoop down to their level. Don't, you know, I mean, yes, defend yourself, but don't engage in the same type of activity, because it's only going to breed negative karma for you, okay? And there really is definitely a situation here that needs to come to an end, right? With this 10 of Swords. And I feel like, again, you have all of the energetic support in order to do that, and that, you know, your universe and the guides are sort of giving you the game plan to start whatever new it is, right? To get on this new path, to get on this new cycle. All right. Okay. I think, let me just see what's coming up here at the bottom of the deck. I think that's it. Yeah. Follow and honor your truth. Speak your truth. Okay. That's all that it is there with the Ace of Swords. So I like it. Don't engage in the BS, please. Okay. And there will be people or a person who will try to get you to engage. I'm seeing that very clearly, because it's almost like they can sense all of this like wonderful, beautiful, yummy energy that you're coming into. And again, it's like, I'm seeing like pillars of salt, like they're stuck where they are, but it's based off of their own mindset and behavior. So they can change it whenever they want. But do not engage. I literally just saw that. Do not engage. Like, just don't. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to close it down there. Again, I apologize. I've been a little bit low energy today. The rest of the, November, what the hell? The rest of the September mid-month readings will be coming out hopefully later today, or if not, then tomorrow and, on Saturday. If this reading resonated, as always, if you're watching this on YouTube, like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to donate to support this work, these readings, and these postings, there are ways to do that as well, through Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle. I appreciate any and all support. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad that it resonated. And again, you can feel free to book a personal reading. This is one style of spread that I do offer. It's called a 9-card grid, but there are also many others. So anyway, thank you all so much for joining. I hope everyone has a happy new moon. Don't forget to dream journal if you remember your dreams, and don't forget to also set your new moon intentions if you don't feel like you have the time or energy to do that today. A lot of people say the energy lasts for 3 days. I like to give you the benefit of the doubt and say 10. So again, the energy wanes over time, so just keep that in mind. And like I said earlier in the reading, I did do my new moon intentions earlier today after I dream journaled, okay? Because I feel like people had very specifically vivid dreams last night. If you didn't, then you didn't. Maybe you will coming up, okay? Okay, great. Excellent. Thank you all so much for watching. I super appreciate the support, and have a great rest of your day. And again, happy new moon. Take care. Bye.